You owe back taxes to the IRS. They are garnishing your wages or levying your bank account. But then the government shuts down. And so the question is, does the levy stop because the government is shut down? The short answer is no, doesn't stop. Let's talk about it. After COVID-19, the IRS switched to mostly issuing levies via a revenue officer, which meant that an actual human being was turning on the levy, and that same person was the only one who would turn the levy off. But recently, the IRS has gone back to using the ACS, or automated collection system, to issue a lot of levies. They're done via computer, they're automated, doesn't require a human being to actually issue that levy. So if you got one of these notices in the mail, you look in the upper left-hand corner and you see that it says ACS support, your levy would have come from ACS support. And in the event of a government shutdown, ACS support is actually also shut down as well. You can see that this particular levy right here was keyed into the system and issued on August the 21st. If he had not responded by September the 21st, he can be levied at any time with no additional warning given. Now, if the government shuts down and he tries to get this levy released, the problem is going to be that there's no one to work with. ACS, which is the place where the levy came from, is actually shut down. So if he tries to call ACS, there's nobody on the phone to talk to. Since the levy was not issued by a revenue officer, there's no RO to talk to. So who do you go to for help? Traditionally, it might have been the tax advocate service, but they actually issued this memo recently that laid out the problem. When these automated levies go out and the government is shut down, the tax advocate is prohibited from helping you. And when ACS is shut down, obviously they can't help you either. So who helps the taxpayer? The answer is nobody. If the government shuts down, the ACS system where you're used to calling the IRS phone number to get help, it's going to be turned off. There isn't going to be anybody there. The revenue officers that can normally help with the case, they're going to be furloughed. The Office of the Tax Advocate forbidding to get involved when there's a shutdown. If you right now have a pending levy, I would highly advise you to give me a call at 1-877-LEVY-KING. That's 1-877-538-9546, or book an appointment at www.legacytfp.as.me and do it before the government shuts down. Because once it already shuts down, you might end up stuck with that wage levy until the government opens up. The last time we had a government shutdown back in 2019, it lasted 45 days. And we had clients that really just had to wait. So give me a call, book an appointment. Talk to you soon. Bye.